Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. My name's Katie, and today I'm going to be sharing with you all of the fall decorating that I've done in my home this year. So hopefully you guys enjoy. My house has changed quite a lot since I last posted a video, so if you like it, great. If you don't, that's okay too. I just wanted to make my house a little bit more cozy, and then I just wanted to share with you all of the decorating that I've done for fall this year and just combine it all into one video. So thank you so much for watching, and let's go ahead and get right into it. So the first thing that I like to do is get all of my fall decor out. And I get so excited every time I start seeing my fall decor and just look at what I have. And this also gives me a chance to plan where I might want to put all of the different items, or if I want to group certain colors together. Just gives me a nice idea of what I might want my house to look like. If you've seen any of my videos in the past, you'll probably know that I absolutely love Halloween, and I've tried to like have a separate fall decorations and then put up Halloween decorations, and for me it's honestly just a little bit too much and I feel overwhelmed with it, and I just don't have time. Like, I have 4 kids, I have a job. There's no way I can do like 2 decorating situations in one season. So if you can, that's awesome. But this year I was trying to stick with a lot of more neutral colors and just something that I could put in a little bit of pops of spooky without it being overpowering, and that way I could leave it up for the whole season. Also, my kids are all pretty obsessed with Halloween, especially River, who's helping me right now. He absolutely loves it. So I do think if you have kids, Halloween is just really fun, and there's not a lot of pressure during the Halloween season like there is during Christmas, so that's another reason why I really enjoy decorating around this time of the year. Here's a look at all of the decor after I have everything out. Another thing that I really like to do while I'm decorating is declutter anything that just isn't really my style anymore and that I'm not into, and then that way I don't have to put it back into storage. I can donate it or throw it away if it's broken and just kind of get it out of my visual sight so that it isn't just more of a distraction. After I have all of the decorations out of their storage bins, I do like to clean them out. I love Mrs. Meyer's fall scents. I just think that they like bring a nice cozy fall vibe to the house. So I just spray them out with this and wipe them down. Some of the items that I had in these totes had some glitter in them, and I just feel like even though they have lids on them, it just gets kind of like dirty in there, and that way when I go to store them after I'm done, they will be fresh and ready to go for next year. So starting with this Hutch, and I know this is probably going to drive some people crazy, but I'm not going to take any of the items off of my Hutch that are already there, just because I like where they are and I just want to add a little bit of fall color in here. I'm not going to go too crazy. I've actually been having a little bit of a crisis about this Hutch, and I'm not sure if I even like it here anymore. It's a little bit like too busy for me sometimes. I do really like the colors, but something about it is just making me want to switch it, and I've actually thought about like cutting the shelves off of the top of it and using those shelves somewhere else in my house and just keeping the bottom part. I really don't know what I'm going to do with it, but honestly, in decorating it, I have to put everything on and take it off like a million times to get it how I like it. So if you have any suggestions, or if you have a Hutch, I don't know if it's just, maybe I just have it too busy right now and that's what's bothering me, but I'm feeling like I kind of want to change it up. Okay, so this plant, I had to take a minute to talk about it because it's just so cute in my opinion. It's called a string of hearts, and I got it a few months ago, and it has just grown like crazy, and I love to have it anywhere that it can just hang and flourish, and I love it here. I feel like it just adds a nice little boho touch. I decided to decorate our shelf that's above our built-in desk, and I wanted to just add a little bit of like some pops of Halloween. And I started out with this picture frame, which my grandma actually gave me this, and I'm obsessed with it. It has like a vintage witchy type of print in it, and I'm pretty sure she got the print just from like Hobby Lobby. I think it's just like a paper that you can buy from Hobby Lobby. I don't know. I don't even care. I just think it's really cool. And then I added a skull and just a few more spooky Halloween type items, and I really like how it turned out. So for my kitchen, I decided to just go with a few fall pops of color. I really like my kitchen to feel cozy, but also clean and a little bit minimal. And I would love to have like kind of a cottage core vibe in here, but I didn't really have all of the right decor pieces for that this year, so maybe next year. And so this year I just worked with what I had, and I got this wood container from Goodwill, and I think it was actually originally the Threshold brand from Target, and I love it. I like to use it through all the different seasons. Like in Christmas, I like to put little trees in it, and I just think it's a nice addition, and it keeps everything contained, and you can add just a little bit of seasonal flair to whatever space you're decorating. I got this shelf from Target, and it's the Threshold brand, and I have been loving a lot of their decor lately. So this isn't exactly fall related, but I love it. I love what it brings to the room, and I think it's super cute, so I wanted to share it with you in this video. For my dining room space, I decided to go with this tray that I've had honestly for a couple years now, and I painted the bottom of it orange a few years ago, and I really like it. I like the contrast of it and just the extra fall colors in my home. And then I added this fall floral. I know it's from Target, and I can't remember if it was from the Chip and Joanna Gaines line, or it might have been just from the Target Dollar Spot, I think last year. And I just bent this around itself so that it would make it shorter. I just added a few loose leaves in there just to give it some added texture, and I added several different pumpkins of a more like neutral orange and green and white tones, and then I put in a fall candle from Bath and Body Works. Especially in fall and winter time, I love to burn candles. I feel like it just makes my house feel super cozy. Something else I love doing during fall is any type of fall craft. So my daughters are painting these wooden pumpkins that came from Target. I had some different colors of orange out for them to paint the pumpkins, and then I'm going to be showing you how I decorated my porch this year. And I put these pumpkins on some like shelving that I have on my porch area, and I just think it was a really nice pop of orange and just a fall festive feel. I like to add in a little bit of fall onto my porch. One of my favorite things to add is my skeleton. His name is Mr. Skeleton. If you've ever watched Jade the Libra here on YouTube, she does a lot of Halloween decorating type of videos, and she always goes shopping with a skeleton in her passenger seat, and his name is Mr. Skeleton, so this guy, that's where he got his name. After I put him in his little chair, I like to add some pumpkins and gourds around him just to give him something to hold on to and bring in the fall colors. To add a little bit of color on the porch, I filled up this tin with some gourds of varying shapes and sizes. I really like gourds. I like their different shapes, and especially the kind with like a bunch of different like knobby textures on them. And I'm going to use this on some shelving that I have right outside of my front door. So if you couldn't tell by the wet deck, we did just power wash it. So sorry about all those cords, but I did just decide to put all of these gourds on the bottom row of my shelving that I have outside. I love to use this during the summertime for my plants to get a little bit of extra sun and humidity, but in the fall, I wanted to add, just the pops of fall color and all of the vibes. Here is how the shelves turned out. I absolutely love it. I think it's perfectly fallish, and there's plenty of plants, which I always love, and I put the little pumpkins that my daughters painted on the top couple rows, and Mr. Skeleton is over here just chilling to the right of the door, keeping an eye on everything. Okay, so I am horribly indecisive, and I decorated this area twice. The first time I just felt like I maybe looked too cluttered, but now looking back, I think it's really cozy, and I honestly just pictured my family and I watching Hocus Pocus and just soaking up all of the Halloween vibes. So I got these lights on Amazon, and you can't tell from the video, but they're actually orange, and I don't know, I kind of like it now that I'm looking at it again. But I did switch it and make it more minimal, and obviously I can still put some lights around it in the evening. I think it just looked too cluttered during the daylight hours for me. My TV console is what I basically use as my mantle because we unfortunately do not have a fireplace. So here are some of the items that I think that I might want on top of my faux mantle, I guess, if you will. And I am going for a boho vibe. I have a couple of ghosts that I made last year around Halloween time, and I just think they give it like a softer touch. I love ghosts. They're one of my favorite Halloween items. So basically with this, I have to do the same thing that I do with my hutch and redo it a bunch of times until I have everything how I like it and everything is arranged in a nice way so that it's hopefully as pleasing to the eye as it can be. And side note, we actually grew this pink pumpkin that's to the right side in our garden this year, and I'm so excited about it. I got these really cool bats from Amazon, and you can fold the wings and to get them to like look like they're flying if that's what you want them to look like. And they also come with these little sticky pieces that you can use to adhere to your walls. And I did test these on my walls, and they didn't take off any paint, which is obviously what I'm going for. So what I wanted to do with these was just create that look that I feel like is all over Pinterest, where it looks like some bats are flying over your mantle or over a mirror, wherever you have it. And I'm just doing it here around my TV just to kind of tie everything together. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed all of your fall decorating, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!